What if I told you you can start your day fresh with all your spell slots and mage armor already active? Welcome to Pack Tactics. Today's subject is rest casting. A long rest is a period of extended downtime, at least 8 hours long, during which a character sleeps for at least 6 hours and performs no more than 2 hours of light activity, such as reading, talking, eating, or standing watch. If the rest is interrupted by a period of strenuous activity, at least 1 hour of walking, fighting, casting spells, or similar adventuring activity, the characters must begin the rest again to gain any benefit from it. I'm using tabletop builds for this video, so let me quote to you what Odir said. They basically wrote this entire video, really. Some people read the at least 1 hour as applying only to walking and not the other things, but if casting a cantrip breaks a long rest, that would hardly be a period of strenuous activity, would it? Clearly, breaking a long rest takes a period of strenuous activity, and the length of such is an hour. So long as you spend less than an hour rest casting, you're good. Crawford says any amount of fighting breaks a short rest. A long rest can withstand an interruption of up to 1 hour.
But Kobold isn't using this for spells against the rules as intended?
No. Crawford again quotes, if you spend a spell slot during a long rest and finish the rest, you do get the slot back.
But Kobold, isn't this an exploit?
Gator, it can't be an exploit if it's approved by both Raw and Rye. This is tech though. Very few people are talking about this, and it's not really that obvious. Rest casting doesn't give you more spell slots. It doesn't give you more castings of spells. It merely helps you use your slots more effectively, like being a good player does. In theory, a player with great game sense who could accurately guess whether they'd need their last spell slots each day would gain no benefit from rest casting. All this rest casting does is take the decision of, should I use this slot on mage armor or save it for sleep? And moves it to instead be like, should I use this slot on sleep or save it for mage armor? It's true that after a day of downtime you can rest cast with your entire slate of spell slots, but there aren't that many spells you can rest cast with. Most of them are Aid, Death Ward, Gift of Alacrity, and Mage Armor. Aid, Alacrity, and Mage Armor are likely rest cast regardless, so most likely a day of downtime means more casts of Death Wards, but Death Ward is a 4th level spell. In tier 3 you might end up with a fair few of them, but they don't let you steamroll encounters. They merely give the DM a greater margin of error for encounter balance. There isn't much of a difference between having a day of downtime and having an easy adventuring day as far as rest casting goes. However, some DMs don't like the idea of using spell slots from a downtime day to give the party some more survivability for the next adventuring day. As a compromise, you could suggest treating the rest cast slots as coming from the previous adventuring day rather than the previous day. But it really doesn't matter. None of this is game breaking. Anyways, end of video. A lot of this script was taken directly from tabletop builds. I left a lot of things like spells to consider out completely. So if you want to know about that information, press the link in the description. Another thing before I go. This video is sponsored by Aurora! They're doing a Kickstarter. It's their final week. These are the same guys who made Grim Hollow, and they've collaborated with tons of other successful products in the past, so they know what they're doing! This is a new campaign setting for 5th edition that's set in a post-apocalyptic world that's been shattered into 5 realms. Not only do they offer years worth of adventures for your friends, they also offer unique mechanics that can improve your experience. Like brand new survival mechanics with defined rules that deliver a solid foundational structure for adventuring in these extreme environments for you to explore. They also improve the exploration pillar itself. I think that's an excellent idea. That brings more life to the game instead of just having the combat pillar dominate everything in the system. Players get fun stuff too. New character creation rules, species ancestral traits. There's a huge list of options to pick from. And you can probably make tons of unique builds out of them that are fun to play. They're also evolving the advantage system into something more than that offer alternative benefits. Lastly, they have epic monsters for you to fight or throw at your players as well. They also sent me this, and this guy kinda looks like me. You can pretend it's me and go kill them for fun. It's your adventure after all. Aurora hopes to earn your support on their Kickstarter, just as I hope to earn your subscription. Remember, it's their last week to support them. Bye-bye!